everyone, I am here once more, and today, presented in front of you, the glorious, the amazing TruForce Mega Man X. This figure is amazing. I'm gonna put that out right now. It is fantastic. But you may be asking yourself, why is it so fantastic? I will get into that right now. So, to get it out of the way, he does come with a base. You know, the standard. Oops, I have it like this because I don't pose him. When I have him on my shelf, I don't use the base because I don't really need it. But it does come with a base and a second claw, and the reason it comes with a second claw I will get into in a bit. But let's get into it. Here is X, Mega Man X, Mega Man, whatever you want to call him. But here is X. As you can see, he is super detailed, and he is not game accurate, but that's fine because this is kind of a different take on X. If he was, like, for example, really detailed, obviously, this is what an artist at Capcom thought, and then they took that concept and made it into a figure. Personally, I'd love to see this design, maybe a Mega Man X game, maybe X9, maybe a spin-off, maybe a third remake of Mega Man X, the first one. Like Maverick Hunter X, except on consoles. You know, you never know. Because I just really love this design. But this figure, let's not get sidetracked. He has, you know, the same articulation, he has shoulders, he has double jointed elbows, and he has his hands, and this is one of the little things. Obviously he has the hips, but in the knees, if you look, okay, focused. If you look when you bend it right here, yeah, that happens. That's intentional, don't worry. Now that is just, come on, focus. That is just amazing. I love that so much. It's one of the little things that I absolutely love about this figure. And when you bend the knees, these little things kind of come out. That's just super cool. And you can see the bottom of his feet right there. They're also really detailed with little red gems, and it says, like, there's a lot of really small writing, MK translation, I think. I don't really have great eyesight. Auto balancer inside. It's really small, writing. Oh yeah, there it is. The back, here's his back. Here it says, beware of blast, because, as you know, in Mega Man X you can dash. Excuse me. And if you... This part's kind of... This is like one of the only things I don't like about this figure, getting these back parts out. But you have to kind of... Let me move his leg. You have to kind of pop this. And then put your nail under it. I have ugly long nails, so it's not too difficult for me. Then just pop it out. Do it with the other leg. Pop it out. It's really tough, which is kind of annoying. I don't really like that much. But next, our next step to getting him into a super cool pose, focus please, thank you, is these back parts right here. You can actually remove these. They come off nice and easily. Well, this one doesn't like coming off sometimes. There you go. Or these shoulder pads kind of flip up and down. Sometimes they don't fall off, and if they fall off, I'm afraid you broke your figure. But they kind of go up and down sometimes, a lot. And you take these bits and you put those on his back, and now you have X in kind of a is it on right? Yeah, it should be on. It's not on completely. Now you have X in kind of a dashing pose. Well, his feet are definitely for the dashing. I think on the box, because the box is super cool. It has all, like, his little specs and stuff. I think these parts, I think these are for, how he wall jumps, I'm pretty sure it said. I think. But you can just use it for dashing. But, yeah, you have these really cool, like, propulsion jets that come out of his feet. The annoying part, hold on, let me just, put his regular bits back on. And there we go. Oh, there's a hair on him. Get off, please. Put those to the side. This is my least favorite part of the entire figure. Getting these things back in is a pain, because I feel like I'm gonna break the figure. What you kind of have to do is just put it and then kind of push it up. Yeah. It's really weird, because I feel like I'm about to break the figure. You don't, but yeah. So, proceed with caution, I guess. You know, he has his really cool hands, and he has some other hands too. He only has 2 sets of hands. He has a pair of open hands and fists. Standard stuff, nothing special. And in case you're wondering, yes, he does come with a second hand. I will get into that later. But, yeah, you can see on his chest right here, it says, focus again, please. It says Irregular Hunter, and then something underneath it. So, basically, Irregular, I'm pretty sure that's what they call the Mavericks in Japan, Irregular, so I kind of wish they kind of translate to that and just put Maverick Hunter on there, because I feel like that would have been a bit better, since this is in America, not Japan. That's still cool. Please focus. Now this is a really neat part of the figure. His X-Buster, right here, it looks really nice. It says X-Buster on it, it has these little side things, really cool. They want to put a little something special, you know what I'm talking about. If you put in these batteries that it does come with, you have to put them in, but it's pretty easy. When you twist his buster, it lights up. It's really bright too. It's daytime right now, but if you put it, like, if you're somewhere dark and you light it up, it looks really, really nice. Like, it just looks so good, especially from the side. Look at that side angle. You can see all the little inside details, and he also comes with some blast effects. He has this one, which is a standard blast. I'm gonna just turn this off. It looks a lot better in real life. Like, for example, right now, the yellow part is just glowing red. You don't see that on camera, unfortunately, but in real life, it just looks so good. Just twist that. And he also comes with this part. So it's kind of, if you put that in, you can... It's kind of tricky to get in sometimes, actually. That's just because I'm stupid. And there we go. Now he has kind of, not really a... Oh, please move your head. There. He also now kind of has this, like, he really, like, kind of exploded off. Comes with one more. He has a ton of blast effects. Well, he only has 2. But you have different options and stuff. Then you also have this one, which I'm assuming is his charge shot. Of course, in-game, the charge shot isn't really red. It's blue, if I remember correctly. Unless this is, I don't know, actually. You, again, can also put this on. But this is why this figure comes with a second claw thing. Oh, wait, move that to the side. Let me put that in. Did I crack something? No. I thought I heard a crack. Well, did I? I want to make sure. I don't want to break anything. No. Yeah, it just makes a snap noise, I guess, when you put it in. You can attack... You know, I might as well show this off. X does have a second face. His helmet pops off really nice and easily. Nothing too complicated. In fact, it's not even held in by any things. It's held in by one thing, and that's it. And it's big things, too, so you don't have to risk, like, breaking anything. Take off his face, and he also comes with... Give it a little bit of a motion. This is probably when he's shooting off a giant charge shot. Put his face back on. There we go, nice and easy. Should be on. Oh, it's not going on. I guess I didn't put the face on completely. Doesn't matter though. But, yeah. So now you just put X on his base. Don't worry, I'll put it in frame in just a second. And put that. And it also comes with this really small little clear piece. What you do with this is you plug it into this charge, and then you take this, you pop off the little yellow tip, and you plug that in. It's a certain shape. It's not a circle, which is kind of annoying. But then you take your claw, put it in your desired position, then it's kind of a tedious process actually. But put that on. Come on. I almost knocked over my phone. And there you go. He has a giant charge shot now, which is really interesting looking. It doesn't look the best, but it does do the job. Maybe wondering why you need a second claw, because if it's not there, yeah, it'll just fall off. But, whoops. Stop it. Stop. Please come out. Stupid thing, get out. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not going to be showing that for the rest of the video anyway. But just take X off the base. I will not need it for the rest of this video. And, is that it? Yeah, that's about it. Is there anything else I need to show? Oh yes, before I forget, let me just pop out his X-Buster. There. I always like to be very careful with my figure, because I don't break it by accident. That's like my biggest fear, breaking a figure. I have not done that yet, at least. But I would be super scared if that did happen. I'll probably have a panic attack if I broke one of my figures. I either broke my figure. I dropped, you know, the role model kit that I reviewed a while back. I was moving her and I dropped one of her arms. You know how she can like switch out her dress? I dropped one of the arms and like it shattered on the ground. It was on a hard floor. I was moving it, and then just shattered. Of course, it's a model kit. I put it back together, but you know, I was pretty freaked out. I don't want anything to happen to my precious roll. So yeah. Anyway, got that back on, and I think that's about it. So overall, I love this figure. I love it so much. It's probably one of my new favorite figures. I know I just said that the other day with my Sentinel Mega Man, but this just... oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love this figure. I heard it was good, but wow. Just... it blew me away. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all my social medias down below. And toodles.